What in the f is this thing? Hey, what's up, Hunter Nation? Hunter Tom here, and welcome back to another video. So last night I walked into the garage and it was about like 10:30. It's kind of late, and I don't know what I was doing. I decided that, well, I was gonna make a BB gun, and so this is what I came up with. So this thing is pretty much as garbage can come, and I know a lot of you guys were doubting that it actually worked. I posted some of this on Instagram, and well, it actually functions. It's a full auto PCP, and it's just awesome. Like, it's got a wooden stock, it's got friggin' angled foregrip, springless design. I mean, most people are still using springers. Like, where's that spring? God damn it. Most of you guys are still relying on this old technology, but you know what? I just say kick it. You don't need that anymore. What you need is a solid PCP. Now, this is literally the cheapest PCP I own. I made this for about $15, and that's cheaper than the cheapest air gun or air rifle I own, which is literally the cheapest air gun in the world. It's literally cheaper than this thing, the freaking Chinese B1 break action air rifle. And a lot of you guys doubt that it doesn't work, but this works phenomenally well, and I'm gonna prove it to you guys because I know you have a lot of doubts about it. Now, I understand what you guys might be thinking right now. How did you make a gun for $15? And how can that even shoot? And honestly, I don't even know how it shoots. It works, and I made it out of recycled compressor parts and recycled BB gun parts. It kind of looks like a mix of a Sten gun with a Thompson and a bit of an AUG, because, you know, the scope is kind of like there on the side, but it's not really that useful. The point that I'm getting to is that this thing is really, really dangerous. It's pretty much a plastic container full of metal BBs, and it's under pressure. So the only difference between this and a hand grenade is you can at least tell when a hand grenade goes off. You don't know if this will ever explode. So do not try this at home. It is really, really dangerous, and that's why I'm gonna wear safety masks when I'm gonna shoot this thing and prove to you guys that it shoots. So let's go and shoot it. So before shooting this thing, I've decided to dress up as your favorite Fortnite DJ. It's the only protection mask I got, and so in case this thing blows up, I don't want it to rip half my face off. I've got it all connected up. We're gonna turn the old compressor on and see if she works. Obviously it's gonna work. All right, so we're all loaded up with air. We got a little leak on the bottom, but a little leak never hurt. All right, here goes nothing. You ready for this, guys? I hope you can see this. I should chrony this thing. I think it's shooting like 182 feet per second. You know what? I'm gonna straight up just shoot up into this cardboard. Hopefully I don't destroy my camera, but watch this, gang. I mean, come on, guys. Like, $15 BB gun can go. Oh, I just made a hole through the window. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's quite amazing for the frickin' price. It's like, the rate of fire on this thing is incredible. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Tom, I don't want to carry a freaking shop compressor everywhere I go, and I don't want it to recharge, you know, always, but like, I literally emptied a quarter of that thing in like, I don't know, 20 seconds? It's literally taking a BB canister that you bought and like shaking BBs out. That's literally what it's doing, but a lot faster than that. Like, it's going through styrofoam, which is quite amazing. But what if you don't want to carry a big shop compressor around? Well, you get a separate air tank, and you can fill that up right up to 100 some PSI. This is an old fire extinguisher. Get an old adapter on that and connect right on to that. So there are different options, but for the price, it's really hard to beat this thing. It's really garbage. I mean, yes, you gotta buy a big old shop compressor, and you gotta buy, you know, a BB canister, and you obviously don't need a scope or any of this angled foregrip stuff. It's literally just a BB barrel and frickin' garbage straps and hot glue, and I don't even know what to make of it. But notice I put some black hockey tape, some black electrical tape there. I absolutely hate it when people put any sort of tape on their air rifles. I find I just despise it, and to make sure I despise this thing even more, I decided that I was gonna put some hockey tape on it, just to remind me not to have too much fun with this thing because it is extremely dangerous. But I'm gonna show you guys how to load it. So I'm just gonna unconnect it here, just gonna, there we go. Awesome. All right, it's a muzzle loader, by the way, so just get ready for this. So it's quite easy. You just need a little funnel. I got some old rusty BBs. You can literally pick the BBs off the ground and put it in this thing, but make sure there's no air in this thing, because while you're loading BBs right into it, what I do is I just kind of put my waist against it. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. And I literally just dump BBs through the barrel and hope for the best. You hear that? It's the sound of joy. There we go, just load it up with, I don't know, 20 BBs or so. Then yeah, you just repeat that process about, I don't know, a couple times, and then you're ready to go. Now, another thing that I forgot to mention is that I never fill this BB canister all the way up. I need enough volume for the air particles to move around so that they can pick up the BB particles. And yeah, again, reason you should not make this is you know, if there's a BB that somehow gets stuck in the barrel and then for some reason the whole thing decides to explode, well then it's gonna end pretty badly. But it's a ton of fun. I really enjoy it. Do not try this at home. The cost of this thing literally is the BB canister. I've never seen someone use a BB canister and make a BB gun out of it. That actually freaking, like, it's not powerful. We're gonna chrony it, trust me, we're definitely gonna chrony it. It's pretty much as if you were throwing BBs. That's how fast it's going. Well, it can penetrate through styrofoam, which is cool. I'd like to try this maybe against an aluminum can. I try to make it as ugly as I could. Like, the stock literally does not line up with the rest of this body. It's like in a C shape, sort of like this. It's literally, if an AUG and a Sten gun had a baby, that's what would happen. And that's what I did. It's a muzzle loading PCP full auto air gun. It's got, I don't know, how many BBs can you fit in here? 600 BBs. That's like 600 rounds per fill if you have like a really big shot compressor, like a big tank, a big container to constantly, you know, give it airflow. But like, this empties out so freaking fast. It's like literally a minigun. So if this video gets 10,000 likes, I don't know if that's even possible, if there's gonna be 10,000 people that are gonna watch this video, but if it does, I'm gonna buy a bunch of BB gun barrels, get like a really, really big container, and literally make a minigun. So hit that like button if you are enjoying this video. I think we should shoot it a bit more, maybe do a little styrofoam test, maybe shoot some cans. I'm gonna try shooting a can with it, and I'm gonna try put the camera so you can like see it a bit better, but well, let's go do that. That, my friends, is what I call a 10 warthog. All right, here's a quick chrony test. Here goes nothing.
160. 154. 162. 164. 160. 162.
That's really constant.
157.
Wow.
165. 164.
Incredible, guys. Incredible. All right, guys, I'm actually freaking out. That actually worked, and it worked really well. Average 165 feet per second out of a BB gun that cost me $15, and it's got, I don't even know how to explain the rate of fire. It is just ridiculous. Like, look at all this carton here, like my whole styrofoam thing. I've literally peppered it with BBs. And the best part is, I can just go around in the backyard or in my shop with a magnet, pick them back up, give them a little bit of wipe down if I want to, and just throw them right back into the gun. Honestly, I don't care at this point. It's just to yeet BBs. And like, okay, it's definitely not gonna win any awards for being the prettiest, but I mean, neither are you. So it's freaking awesome. I've had a lot of fun with this so far. As you can see, it didn't penetrate through that like tin can. I want to test it against aluminum can because this thing's shooting like 165 feet per second, and that's pretty fast for a freaking BB gun, especially at the rate of fire. Like, look at this can, guys. I've literally put like, I don't know how many shots on this thing. There's like, it's not going through or anything, but it's giving some like freaking, like, there's like maybe, I don't know, 14 shots on like just one side. And like, look at this, there's at least like 20 shots, like bullet marks or BB marks on the freaking, on the lid. And like a couple in there that just somehow bounced in because I guess it like ricocheted and went in there. But like, come on guys, this thing's ridiculous. I don't care what you say about the yeet cannon, or actually I haven't named this thing yet, so give it a name. What do you think this thing should be called? Because it is literally so garbage, like so garbage. Like the scope, look at that barrel there. The barrel is literally aimed like off to the right from like the stock. It's literally like a C shape. That's how nasty it is. And like, yeah, it's a decent scope. It's a 4K resolution scope, but like, there's like hot glue and zip ties holding this whole thing together. This whole metal part, angled foregrip, is literally from like an old Red Ryder. I literally just freaking put it together to make it look like a Sten gun, but I have no clue how this thing freaking works. It shoulders really nicely because I've obviously made this, you know, I've never had a BB gun that's shouldered it as nicely, but I've literally made it so that it does shoulder so nicely. I don't even know what I want to shoot with this thing anymore. Like, it's just so much fun. I think I'm gonna go around with a magnet maybe and like pick up all my old BBs and like fill it back up. Like, this is literally a BB canister gun. Like, I don't even know how this is possible. It just works, and it works phenomenally well. Just don't do this at home because, again, super freaking dangerous. Like, imagine if that blew up. You know, there's like 120 psi in this little bottle, and imagine if this all, you know, all these steel BBs came back at your face. Like, there goes half your face, right? So don't make this at home. It's so nasty. Like, it's the actual gun itself only took me like 15 minutes to make, but I've added like all the freaking stupid little attachments on it and like the scope and the stock. Like, the actual gun only takes about, I don't know, 15 minutes to make, but that's literally just like the time it takes for the hot glue to dry. The rest is just like, I spent like maybe an hour on this thing to make it look as nasty as I could, and it turned out really, really gross. All right, don't have much time, guys. We've got a Coke can set up outside. Here goes nothing. Yo, look at that. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Whoa, thing's destroyed. All right, I just reviewed that footage, and that was freaking awesome. It was a lot of fun, but holy crap, that thing goes through BBs. Like, that will literally empty a BB canister in like no time. That's probably why I should get a good strong magnet and like literally just go around and pick up the old BBs and reuse them, because I literally just reviewed that footage, and that is literally like a freaking A10 Warthog. Brrr, brrr. The sound's just incredible. I mean, it's not portable. It looks like absolute garbage, and it is just that. It's literally a BB canister with a barrel in it, with a little pressure thing, and don't try this at home. It's super dangerous, but holy crap, we literally just freaking tore through that can. Like, there's no way that can was gonna survive, you know. This thing just ripped right through it. So Yeah, name this thing, guys. Give it a name. I don't know what to name it. It's just so ugly, and I still have to name it. I really don't know. Leave it in the comments below, and what should we shoot next with it? I mean, it's so freaking crazy. It's like, well, you guys saw the footage. It's just, yeah. Leave in the comments below what you want me to do with this thing. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at HunterTomAirguns. And you know what? Let's put this place. Let's put this thing in a place that's a little safer. You know. There we go. Okay. It's all out of harm's way. It's in the garbage now. It's the garbage's problem. So I'm literally just gonna go back to shooting spring air guns. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, and bye-bye.